the points Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4 in complex plane are vertices of parallelogram taken in order. If and only if Z1 plus Z4 is equal to Z2 plus Z3. Z1 plus Z3 is equal to Z2 plus Z4. Z1 plus Z2 is equal to Z2. Z1 plus Z2 is equal to Z3 plus Z4. Z1 minus Z2 is equal to Z3 plus Z4. This problem looks like a complicated one, but you do not have to worry about it. It is very, very simple if you just use some common sense. Look at this, dear students. I'm just trying to represent the numbers in complex plane. Look at this. This is x-axis, that is real part of set, right? And this is imaginary part of set. For the time being, as they are in the complex plane and they have to be taken in order, let me fix my Z1 here. Do you agree with me? Z1 is 0, 0. Let me write my Z2 here. Z2 is 1, 0. It is just my assumption. And let me write my Z3 here. This is Z3. Z3 is. Before writing Z3, let me write Z4. What is Z4? Assume this is 0, 1. What I am doing here is, I am trying to put this in a square. So therefore, Z3 will be 1, 1, and you will agree with this. And Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, they are definitely in a parallelogram. See, for us, the simplest parallelogram is, simpler parallelogram is rectangle, simplest is square. I have considered my square as a parallelogram. Right. Now, we have represented Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4 in a parallelogram fashion. Right. Now, let us forget about mathematics. Forget about the complex number. Just use basic arithmetic of primary school and try to solve it. Right. See, what is Z1 plus Z3? What is Z1 plus Z3? See here, Z1 plus Z3. See, add x coordinate, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 1, 1. Any doubts you have? What is Z2 plus Z4? Z2 plus Z4 is equal to 1 plus 0, that is also 1, 0 plus 1, that is also 1. So, Z1 plus Z3 must be equal to Z2 plus Z4. Z1 plus Z3 is equal to Z2 plus Z4. Option B is correct. If you open the textbook and see the solution, you will have half a page of solution for this. No need to use it. Just use common sense like this and solve the problem. Dear students, in next 2 sessions, we will be talking about a topic which is considered as tougher topic from the students community, integral calculus. Frankly speaking, dear students, this is the easiest topic among the entire calculus part. Here, we will be talking about basic integrals, that means to say indefinite integrals, followed by definite integrals, area enclosed between the curves, and differential equations. Dear students, often I will be explaining you the new shortcut for each problem. Try to adopt those shortcuts. Let us start with the first topic, or the toughest topic, called area enclosed between the curves. Usually, integration is the one which is adopted to find out area enclosed between the curves, or definite integrals. But here, in my class, I will be using more of basic geometry than integral calculus. This is what I call it as shortcut. Try to adopt, try to follow these shortcuts so that you will be able to solve each and every problem of mathematics within 20 seconds in Karnataka CET. Now first let us talk about a question. Area enclosed between the curves x square is equal to 4y, the line x is equal to 2 and x-axis in square units is option A 1, option B 2 by 3 and option C 4 by 3 and option D is 8 by 3. Dear students, you must be aware of this. X square is equal to 4y is a parabola which is facing upwards. Do you agree with me? This is the parabola and this parabola is facing upwards. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. Do you agree with me? And x is equal to 2 is a line parallel to y-axis. Do you agree with me? This line is x is equal to 2. And you are asked to find out this particular area. Is that correct? This is the area that we have to find out. The question is how to find out this? No doubt we should have to use integration for this. But let us not use integration and try to solve this problem without using integral calculus. How to do this? Put x is equal to 2, put x is equal to 2 in equation x square is equal to 4y. In x square is equal to 4y. So what happens? 2 square is equal to 4y. Do you agree with me? 4 is equal to 4y. Is that correct? That means to say, therefore, y is equal to 1. So this point must be 2, 1. I hope you have followed this. Now, what is the area of this rectangle? Consider this rectangle. This rectangle width is 2 units, height is 1 unit. Do you agree with me? This is 2 units, this is 1 unit. Is that correct? Now, the area what we require is this particular area. This area is given by the shortcut 1/3 of the area of the rectangle. What is area of the rectangle? 1 into 2, that is 2. So, do you agree with me? This area is given by 2 by 3. So, the simplest shortcut is 2/3 or 2 by 3 is the answer. However, dear students, suppose if they ask, what is this particular area? That means to say, let me shade it in a different color. What is this area if this is the question? This area, if required, is given by 2 by 3 times area of this rectangle. This is 1/3 of the area, this is 2/3 of the area. So the total area will be one full rectangle. This is the simplest shortcut, and of course, this shortcut is not there in your textbook. Please make a note of this. Now we shall discuss next problem. The next problem is, find area under curve y is equal to x square minus 4x within x-axis and the line x is equal to 2. Options are 16 by 3, minus 16 by 3, 4 by 7 and 32 by 7 in square units. Look at this, dear students. Look at option number B. Option number B is highly impossible. What is the reason? The reason is very simple, dear students. Area cannot be a negative quantity. That is common sense. Coming back, area under the curve y is equal to, area under the curve y is equal to x square minus 4x is the question. Look at this. Y is equal to x square minus 4x. Equate this to 0. If we equate this to 0, what happens? Y is equal to 0. X square minus 4x is equal to 0. X square minus 4x, that is x into x minus 4 is equal to 0. That clearly says x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 4. These are the two familiar things. So, x must be equal to 0. If x is 0, y is 0, and x is 4, then also y is 0. The parabola must be facing upwards like this. Now, the question is, you are asked to find out the area under the curve within x-axis and the line x is equal to 2. If this is 0, 0, this is 4, 0, so this midpoint should be 2, 0. Do you agree with me? 0 plus 4 by 2. And the line x is equal to 2 means x is equal to 2 is a line parallel to y-axis like this. This is x is equal to 2. The question is, it is within x-axis and the line x is equal to 2 means anybody can say this is the required area. Do you agree with me? This area is equal to this particular area. This area is same as this area by the property of symmetry. Now what is this area is a question. What is the total area is the first question. Total area is very, very simple. Complete this rectangle. How to complete this rectangle? This is the minima of the function. When x is equal to 2, what is y? 2 into 2 minus 4. When x is 2, this point will be 2 into 2 minus 4, that is 2 into minus 2, that is minus 4. This is 2 comma minus 4. Is that correct? This point is given by 2 comma minus 4. That means to say the height, this height is 4 units, whereas this width is 4 units. Now let me rewrite that rectangle once again. So this is 0 comma 0, this is 4 comma 0, right? And this is 2 comma minus 4. In short, what I will write is, this is 4 units, this unit is this 4. And this is also 4 units because 2 comma minus 4 is a point. Therefore, this is also 4 unit. What is the area of the rectangle? Area of the rectangle is given by 4 into 4, 16 units. Do you agree with me? This is area of the rectangle. But actually what we want is, this particular area, this area is given by 2/3 of the area of the rectangle. That means to say into 2 by 3. This is this full area. That means this full area I am talking about. But actually we do not want full area. We wanted only this particular part. That part is half of this. Do you agree with me? That is half of this particular area. This is half of that. Half means into 1 by 2. Do you agree with me? Because this is one part of both. Therefore, the final answer is 2 cancels, 4 4s is 16, 16 by 3, option A is correct. You can observe one thing, dear students. Here I have not used integration at all. We don't need integration or integral calculus to solve all the problems of area enclosed between the curves. It's a matter of common sense and the shortcut. What I did is, I just calculated the area of the rectangle and multiplied by 2 by 3. If they had asked to complete both the areas, I would have written 32 by 3 because this is 16 by 3, this should be 16 by 3. Right? So, that clearly says this area is 16 by 3. However, if they ask the external area, suppose the question is like this, what is this particular area? Then 1/3 of this and this plus this. 1/3 of the area of the rectangle. Whatever is inside the parabola is 2/3, outside the parabola is 1/3. Got it, dear students? Now make a note of this before we move on to the next problem.